Greetings everyone. I had a small issue whilst cleaning out a Mac to give away to somebody, and I got to the point where I was cleaning out Safari, got rid of the history and the website data, and then I thought, well, I'd better get rid of all the favourites, bookmarks. So if you go in your Google, if you go into bookmarks and then you go into edit bookmarks, you can delete whatever you wish from here, and that cleans everything out, and it starts as a fresh, which is exactly what you'd want if you're going to pass a computer on. However, what I didn't realise was, because my computer, my laptop, was also linked to my iMac via iCloud, it means everything is shared between Safari, and so by deleting off of my MacBook, I'd actually managed to delete all my favourites bookmarks off of my iMac at the same time. So I went through a bit of a process of how to replace this, and it's not necessarily as straightforward as it might seem. First thing you're going to need to do, if you've ever deleted by mistake your bookmarks, is you're going to have to go into System Preferences, you're going to have to go into iCloud, and then you're going to have to untick this. Now I suggest you do it for any computer or every computer that is linked to your account. So once that's unticked, you can then do your deletions, and then with your main computer you can go back and turn them on one by one, and that should, in theory, be the way to do this. However, I didn't do that. I'd lost all my bookmarks, and so I went through this process of trying to find them, and it's not as straightforward as it might seem. What you have to do is replace these bookmarks. The problem I found was actually locating the damn things. But after some time and some research, mostly trawling through the library, I eventually found what I was looking for. So the way to go about this is to open up Finder, and when you're in Finder, go to Go and hold down the Alt button, and you'll notice if you release it, Library appears. Now what you do in Library is click that, and then under Library you'll find a folder called Safari, and within Safari you'll see something called Bookmarks. Now there are two bookmarks here, and I don't know which one is more relevant. I've tried replacing one and not the other. I've tried replacing both. I'm sure one of them is more relevant, and both of them have data in them, but as to which is the right data, I don't know. So the easiest method that I have found to do is if you highlight the Safari and then you go into your time machine. So if you then enter your time machine, you will then be able to go back in time to when you know that the data was available, and it literally just it could be 10 minutes, doesn't matter. The further you go back, the more things change. So as long as this setup is open and this is highlighted, when you go into time machine, it will open up in this, and all you're going to do down one side is choose the time. Maybe it's on the same day, it might be a few days prior to this. You choose that, you let it load, and then you just do yes, reinstall, and from that you should see a pop-up coming up saying that there is already a file with that name, or files with those names. You just do replace, and then you'll find once you've closed down and opened up Safari, that the whole system should should now be up and working with all your bookmarks in place. Then you can go into your system preferences, and then you can turn on Safari again, and all of your computers will now be linked to one another via the iCloud, and they will all be sharing the same bookmarks. Right, well, I hope that's been helpful. If you have any questions or I've confused you with me chatting at you, just drop us a note. All right, speak soon. Goodbye.